As we discovered in the Funhouse, amusement parks are great, but they're even greater when potentially fatal. Illbleed boldly steps up to this challenge, and good lord, does it deliver in every conceivable way. Eriko is not your typical girl. Desensitized to fear from repeated childhood trauma, Eriko is the tough and no-nonsense leader of her school's horror club and knows the genre better than anybody. Her friends Kevin, Michelle, and Randy invite her to the opening of Illbleed, a new horror-themed attraction in town that offers an astounding $100 million to the first person who can survive their visit. So far, everyone who has entered has never returned. Eriko doesn't buy the hype, and the others go on without her, with no word back from any of them. Skeptical, but fearing the worst, Eriko takes her first steps beyond the gates. What follows is complete and utter batshit insanity. While navigating a graveyard overworld hub, you visit and unlock different stages one at a time, each one representing a different horror film, almost like a living version of Creepshow. All of the stages are bursting at the seams with references to real-life movies, some subtle, others noticeably less than subtle. Throughout the various locales, you have to detect and disarm countless traps and jump scares, while also combating the denizens who are out for blood, specifically yours. Thankfully, you can collect weapons, health, and upgrades to assist you on your journey. You'll need them too, because you can die multiple ways. Blood loss, shock, or good old-fashioned life bar depletion all play a factor. Your chances increase if and when you rescue your missing friends. Each one you save becomes playable, and as is the custom, have their own strengths and weaknesses that lend themselves better to some stages than others. If you manage to save all of them, you can get the best ending. That's right, this thing has multiple endings, the mark of a quality game. Really, this whole experience is a love letter to horror fans by horror fans. While the gameplay is generally a little stiff, you'll be having so much fun that you won't really mind it at all. Illbleed comes courtesy of the same mad genius who gave the world Blue Stinger, who sadly left this mortal coil shortly after his opus was released into the wild. Because of this, a planned HD re-release from the ailing Dreamcast to the Xbox never happened. It's a shame, because Illbleed demands an audience. With the right kind of eyes, you can see one of the most unique gaming experiences ever made. While it only takes a few hours to beat, if you're of the inclination, it'll last with you the rest of your life.